Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT is here.
Looking to make his farewell tour a memorable one.
The following contest is a last man standing match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
For a long time in his career, John Cena was considered one of the most controversial superstars in WWE. The downright nasty Cora Jade. Isn't she great?
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
It's time. The bell is rung. This last man standing match begins now.
Settle in, everyone. The only word to describe this kind of match is grueling. This won't be quick, and it definitely won't be pretty. Oh, strong knee connects.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Cena up the turnbuckles.
Watching.
Elbow drop. Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Cena, he fails to connect. Countering that offense. And Cena now is dominating.
Yeah, Jade has to find a response quickly.
Powerbomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Focusing on the leg there.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
She's looking winded now.
They're both just doing anything they can to ensure victory and be the last one standing.
Love it or hate it, there's a certain toughness that's brought out in no DQ matches.
Yeah, no DQ matches can really test just how much a superstar can take. Sometimes it's even more than they expected. For certain superstars, it may unlock a new part of their personality.
Stomping down! Cora just can't stop this attack.
Cena's showing that trademark ruthless aggression.
Elbow drop on target.
And now you have to protect that leg from further harm. You can't finish a match on one good leg alone.
Big time powerbomb. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. Five-knuckle shuffle. Cena's showing him how it's done there.
No one does it better.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Jade able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
The U-turn Cora needed in this match could have been that right there.
Taking aim on the arm.
Cena being the aggressor.
Cora's getting knocked back at every turn.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Is this it? Is this going to be the final count?
Time's practically standing still now.
Goodness gracious. Escapes out of that attack.
Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Ooh.
Fast press! Fast press! Fast press! I guess the damage isn't quite quite done here.
Well, in a match like this, you want to leave no room for error. You've got to make sure your opponent is truly incapacitated.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
We might be in the final moments of this match.
Gotta dig deep.
Working on the arm.
Target acquired. This only ends one way.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Uh-oh, something big is coming.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat. She interrupts the count. She's not done.
For Pete's sake, let the ref do their job.
She countered that into her own offense.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Hoisted up and driven down with Emerald Flosion. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Cena powering up his opponent into position for the AA.
Cena can end it there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Making his way to the top here.
Looks like John. Knockout victory. This one is over.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
So Corey, Jake.
The C Nation is on their soaring. Look out below.
Managed to knock all the wind out of you.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Bombardment of strikes. Listen to the C Nation. They are on their feet.
And everyone has an opinion on this man, no matter what.
Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 240 pounds, John Cena!
He's putting on a brave face now, but I know the fear is creeping up on this man tonight.
Because he knows what has to be done. He needs to throw his opponent into a casket and shut the lid.
He better be ready, because if not, he will be the man put in that casket tonight.
Lyra Valkyria is on the hunt.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
Guys, we talk so often about having a killer instinct, but this woman needs something even darker than that tonight.
Indeed, Michael, you need to tap into something sinister, something primal. You are essentially putting them inside the object of their demise.
Which begs the question, does this woman have the capacity to do just that tonight?
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up locked inside that casket.
You really got to hope neither athlete has claustrophobia because there's not a whole lot of room in that pine box.
I think that's the least of their concerns, Saxton. This lift off.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Strike after strike after strike. Couple of kicks to the leg. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. And he evades the attack.
Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. The mental torment and a vision of a casket lid shutting on you is going to be hard to shake. Going to be agonizing for the arm. Incoming!
Down with the elbow.
Honing in on the arm.
And that will take a bit of the fight out of Lyra.
Cena's hustle coming into play.
Lethal combination.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh! The C Nation is coming alive.
Valkyria needs to figure things out.
The arm absorbing the damage. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
The five-knuckle shuffle!
Cena delivered that move with every ounce of authority.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Cena plans in motion. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
She knows what an important equalizer the kendo stick can be.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Waiting to strike. Brace for impact. Cena hoisting them up from behind into position.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Man, what timing on that counter. Clothesline, so effective. Teeing off. Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Oh, look out.
Through the air. And connects.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And I think Cena's got more in store, too.
Back into the ring now. Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark. Slowly rising, looking like a very easy target here. Cena has his opponent up, repositioned.
Attitude adjustment. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, John Cena!
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
I just can't think of anything more terrifying. Here comes everyone's favorite bundle of insanity.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making her way to the ring, from Glasgow, Scotland, Nikki Cross!
Guys, I was in the arena when the Elimination Chamber debuted in 2002, and somehow the structure has become even more destructive.
Oh boy, guys, she is the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And her beauty is only matched by her success in the ring.
And her opponents, first, from Staten Island, New York, Carmella!
She's won multiple titles. She's married to the best commentator in the history of the business. Carmella is proof you can have it all.
She's not married to me, Corey.
Shut up, Cole.
He is a second-generation phenom, Jey Uso.
Representing the Usos, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, Jey Uso!
Dozens of the toughest men and women in WWE history have braved this structure, and this combatant joins their ranks tonight. Wesley is an amazing athlete with a terrible attitude.
And from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
Turned his back on his friends, and he says he's done taking care of others.
It's because Wesley's finally ready to take what's his. He's finally learned to look out for number 1.
One scene is
The all-time best, the franchise, John Cena.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the...
The Celtic Warrior, always ready for a fight.
And from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
This sadistic brainchild of Eric Bischoff has determined champions set.
Be it benefit or detriment, all Elimination Chamber matches have altered the career paths of those who dare to participate in them. Set for action, we have John Cena and Sheamus. And awaiting to enter the ring, the pods are filled with Jey Uso, Nikki Cross, Wesley, and Carmella.
The environment is very unforgiving. The Chamber can be your worst enemy or your best friend. It's crucial to be the superstar who uses the steel to their advantage.
And how many eliminations do you think is ideal to put yourself in a winning position?
To the sky!
Splash!
Did you guys feel the rumble from that impact?
Oh! Solid kick across the back.
The fight is being taken to Sheamus.
Look, Sheamus loves a fight, but he can't be liking this.
Boom! They're working to neutralize that arm.
Climbing to the top of the pod, surveying the landscape.
Oh my God!
Oh man, Jey Uso's joined the fun and looks to release a firestorm of brutality.
Here it comes!
Again.
Yes!
You can't see me! And then the patented five-knuckle shuffle. But does he get it here? Kicks out. He still has life.
How in the world did he kick out?
Big time powerbomb.
Oh, kick connects. Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Elbow drop, big time!
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker. But now we see Cena and Sheamus really having the fight brought to him there.
Maybe now is the time to try and get some distance. Use the fact that you can't go anywhere.
Sent flying out of the ring here.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Free from her pod, it's time for Cross to enter the chamber. Ooh. No.
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb.
He's taken the fight to Sheamus, close to conquering the Celtic Warrior. And here's John Cena. Kick to the midsection.
Here we go.
And that DDT was well delivered. Is it enough? The cover!
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
This could do it! Then we see Sheamus. Kick out just before two. Not quite enough to put him away. Not a good spot to be in.
Ooh, that's a shot to the throat.
Shoulders down.
And right now, Wesley's next to set foot into this Elimination Chamber matchup.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
And saw what was coming there. Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. He quickly slides into the ring.
Anticipated that.
Prying their opponent's arm out. Carefully measured double stomp. You want this fight on the outside.
Cena. Looking for the
Got all of it, and Sheamus is down. Taking flight.
And here comes Carmella, poised to enter the chaos. Will it be? Meanwhile, we have Cross. Got it. No, just a two.
What a match.
superstars.
been
Oh my God, what a kick.
Jay can seal it here. That could finish off Carmella.
And he kicks out of the pin and one.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. We are looking at three superstars who are left.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Will Jay end this? Cover!
Two. What? Only two?
Sky high! Elbow drop! Piercing!
Ooh. This is it.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I don't either. Can this ref even count to three?
He's able to dodge out of the way. Michinoku driver! Wow!
Is it enough? The cover!
And still in this.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
And there goes Cena. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Targeting the arm to great effect. Nice sliding clothesline finds its mark.
Muscles up their opponent.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. Side Russian leg sweep.
Hurricanrana. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
The running meteora.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Elbow drop.
My goodness, did you hear that chop? Got them off their feet here.
Targeting the throat there. Ruthless striking.
Dodges away.
Clothesline. Cena's sizing him up. John Cena. Adjustment.
Look at Jay. His lights are off.
Shoulder up before three.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
But Cena now can't take his foot off the gas. He was almost at the finish line.
Face first.
Constant pressure being put on by Cena.
Cena's having his way. Crash landing. Powerbomb.
John Cena with a rough blow there. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he? Is he?
Yeah.
Elbow drop.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Now laser focused on the temple and back of the neck.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Loving blow.
Ooh, kick right to the gut.
Oh, God. And another brutal attack on Cena.
That's going to put Cena up against the wall in this back-and-forth affair.
Ooh. Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
He's heading back to the ring.
Snapmare takedown.
Oh, cover. Is it enough?
Kicks out.
Good Lord, scarily close to three.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Counters to gain the advantage. Cena. Looking for the end.
Is that all Cena needs?
Makes the cover.
Only one elimination left in this
been
match.
eliminated.
Who's going to take the victory here? Oh, what a kick. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Oh, a suplex.
John Cena setting him up.
Cena delivers a foot. Now a cover on Wesley.
And there's the last man standing in this chamber match.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John.
Legend.
And Cena's looking to make even more history in his farewell tour.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
No doubt about it, the absolute greatest of all time.
Yeah, nobody has...
Here comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
And his partner, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims. The Alpha Academy is here.
And Maxine Dupree and Otis, the Alpha Academy.
You know, Alpha Academy may look like a bunch of oddballs, but they're legit.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're really an accredited academy. They're highly trained, highly intelligent, and highly competitive.
They certainly think...
As obnoxious as Alpha Academy can be, I won't deny they tend to impress in the ring. Their competitiveness and intensity is really something to behold.
That begrudging compliment's noted, Cole, and appreciated. With their sculpted physiques, amazing fashion sense, and in-ring skills, there are few teams who can hang with the Alpha Academy.
Few teams are as committed to the game of one-upsmanship than they are, that's for sure.
You can't argue their credentials, but don't overlook the team they're squaring off against. They've done their homework. They're coming into this fight as prepared as you can be.
And that can be a difference maker, Corey. You can be a great team, but if your opponent has you scouted, you can become very vulnerable.
Blast off! Splash! Massive!
Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. Turns that back on Cena. Boom!
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift-up powerbomb.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Powerbomb dropped him. And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Cena taking things up a notch, rising to the occasion. Down to Odin, and a double axe handle smash.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Hoisted up.
Emerald Flosion. Arm stop.
Ooh, pow. Up the rope he goes.
Up high.
reversal by Cena. Putting their full weight on the arm.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
And then the bandage got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out? Brought in the hard way.
Forge that off. What a response. Pivotal pin. Cena might be done here. Quick count out after one.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Oh, man.
That attack put Cena's determination to the test.
Yeah, it looked like the Alpha Academy curriculum.
Cena looking to close this one out. Here it comes.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
And now placed in the corner.
Uh-oh, from the top.
Ripped off the ropes in a hurry. Here we go.
Diving elbow.
Cena's bringing out his full arsenal.
Any of Otis's defenses have been pegged. Cena has his opponent up, reposition, attitude adjustment. Does that finish Otis off?
There's two.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, the team of Alexa Bliss and John Cena.
Quite simply, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
I was lucky enough to be at ringside, calling this man's debut against Kurt Angle in 2002. Every time I've watched Cena compete, it has been a special event.
Yeah, Michael, so many big wins, so many title victories, main events, and countless members of the WWE Universe entertained along the way.
Which begs the question, what amazing new moments await the franchise before he hangs up the boots for the last time?
Here he is, a champion twice over. Wow.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT champion and the NXT champion, Oba Femi.
It's gotta be great to be a double champion in WWE, but he has twice the target on his back right now.
Indeed, Michael. When you're at this level in WWE, everyone is gunning for you, even your so-called allies. I think this guy has more titles than friends right now.
Gentlemen,
It's Hell in a Cell, so we know there are no disqualifications or countouts. You can only walk out of that demonic structure a winner via pinfall or mission.
But Hell in a Cell is one of the most brutal and dangerous matches in the history of WWE. Just look through the annals of history to see what havoc has been wrought in that steel cage enclosure.
Well, they call it Hell in a Cell for a reason. If it was easy, they'd call it Picnic in the Park or something.
But your point is well taken, Byron. Victory must be won inside the ring, and anything not nailed to the ground can be used as
sky high.
with incredible force.
Came down like a lead balloon.
Smart, attacking the arm.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Oba has to start falling back somehow.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Oof.
The arm getting pummeled. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
I don't know what his plans are with that table, but it's going to hurt.
Like a heavy bag. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
He's setting up the table in the corner. This isn't going to be good.
Narrowly escaping there.
Catches the leg.
Proper leg.
And a punch. At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be adding any comfort. Isolating the arm.
Now John asserting control.
Cena is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be.
Table is shattered into pieces. He just has to stay down after that.
Oh, he's going to be picking splinters out for weeks.
And that cuts Cena right off.
Oba doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
Oba trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Corey, the Cellax is another opponent in this.
From the top.
Oh my God, what a move.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
My Lord.
Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy?
Cena dodges out of that. Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace. Femi has him staring at the lights.
Unbelievable. Kick out at one.
Unbelievable. More like inhuman.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? Working on the leg. This is going to take some power here. Look at this strength. Absolutely impressive.
Cena ready to put this one to bed. Cena looking to close this one out. Here it comes.
Glazed eyes on Femi now.
Cover. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
And Cena is no stranger to big match moments, but he clearly thought that would be all she wrote. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. And he comes in under the ropes down.
Time to go for...
Reverses the motion and tosses them away.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
Oof.
Constant pressure stacking on top of Femi here.
Any chance for Oba's offense is being trampled. Five-knuckle shook. Going for the cover. He might just have it.
Gets the win, and he survives Hell in a Cell.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match, never any...
Here he comes, the franchise of WWE.
Listen to this place. No one else gets a reaction from the crowd like John Cena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts. Weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
One of the most powerful competitors in WWE history.
Yeah, never give up isn't just a t-shirt, it's a legit way of life.
Big match, John. Ready to go to work here tonight.
Hey, it goes like this.
Well, it's time to walk amongst the flames.
She calls herself the Daredevil with a heavy emphasis on devil.
And his opponent, representing the Unholy Union from Glasgow, Scotland, Elba Fire!
Easily the most dominant woman in NXT UK history. She held the women's title for 649 days. And in NXT, she won the Dusty Rhodes Classic alongside Io Sky.
Well, no matter what brand she's on, her name is always in the title picture.
Stealing resolve on the face of John Cena.
Taking over! Go for the win here!
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. And bypasses the pinfall.
This match is not going to end so soon. Super kick! He got out of dodge just in time.
What a counter!
Gets out of dodge. Locking up. Gaining some more control here, pushing their opponent to the corner.
Using the ropes.
Holy time offense there.
Big time powerbomb.
Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you, never a good time for that to happen.
And a lift up power bomb.
Ooh, man, what a hit.
Lift off.
Oh, what a splash!
I don't care how much you train, you can't prepare for a commercial airliner to come crashing down on you like that.
And fire is brought to a disadvantage now.
Alba might be in a panic. Take off.
Piercing elbow.
And she's beginning to look a little weary.
Cena not showing any signs of backing down here. Unloading with that power offense of his. And up high. You saw that coming.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Corey, what do you think Cena needs to do in this match to really get the upper hand?
Oh, I think we all know what he needs to do, Cole. Bring out Big Match John. That's him at his best, and when he's in that headspace, there's no one better. Five-knuckle shuffle.
Shoulders down. Looking for the win here.
And John Cena is your winner.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
John Cena once again solidifying his standing with this win.
Cena is flying. Whoa, look out.
Massive damage to the whole body.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch. Here's Cena.
Altitude adjustment.
The face that runs the place is in the building.
And he is ready to stand head and shoulders above the competition once again.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
There is perhaps no superstar in WWE history more decorated than John Cena.
WrestleMania main events, Royal Rumble wins, Mr. Money in the Bank, the list goes on.
And he's showing no...
No protection, no sanctuary. Lyra Valkyria has arrived.
And his opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
It's chaos, destruction, and a lot of fun. It's a tables match.
A lot of fun unless you're in the ring. You can only win this match by putting your opponent through a table. And that's gotta hurt.
No worse than sitting next to you at this table, but I take your point, Saxton.
Connects. Saw it coming. Boom.
Had the foresight to get out of that one. Fast thinking saved him there. Muscles up their opponent. Emerald Frozen.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Soaring. Elbow connects. Crank in the head. Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Corey, we've seen simple mistakes cost plenty of superstars greatly in tables matches over the years. Just how aware do you have to be of your surroundings in a match like this?
Extremely aware, Cole. Like you said, we've seen it before. One wrong step and you could end up sending yourself right through a table.
Now bringing her fury to ringside.
Moving into the ring.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles.
Torturous knee.
And Cena's finding the momentum in this one.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
Elbow drop. About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest.
Lift the power bomb. Now that's what you call impact.
Ooh, hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the...
From the top. Snap there from the top rope. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Back into the ring now. Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Crash landing, powerbomb. I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
He's setting the table up.
This won't end well.
Stomping straight down on the arm.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand.
And she's placed right against the table.
Oh, put through the table. What an ending to this tables match.
Here is your winner, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
They're happy to win, but I think even happier to avoid going through a table.